Hello fight fans, welcome to Boxing Blogs and guys, and please if you're new to the channel make sure you click the like and of course the subscribe button right now, man. Also go to the notification bell icon, click it and select all. So anytime I drop a new banger, a new exclusive video, you will definitely be notified. So let's talk about David Adeleye, the new kid on the block. A guy who's just begun as heavyweight domination not long ago when he fought on the other card of Dubois Fujimoto. Dubois Fujimoto. So he fought against a guy I've never heard of before. What's his name? Dimitri Kalinowski being from maybe Poland or something like the East European. Is a East European from Lithuania. I said it. The name is a Slavic name. So he fought against that guy, stopped him in the first round. The stoppage was not really what I expected. The referee stopped it too early, but I don't think Kalinowski had a chance against this monster of a man. So the guy, as you can see right here, yeah, I made his pro debut 2019, which is on the undercard of Dubois Fujimoto. You know, nationality UK, United Kingdom. And yeah, he's a state division heavyweight, stands orthodox, is 6'4", also a giant, 6'4". Resides at Ladbroke Grove, London, United Kingdom, birthplace United Kingdom. But let's not forget he's British Nigerian. So because you see the flag, it doesn't mean he's he doesn't have Nigerian name. He's British Nigerian, just like some of us here who happen to have keys in foreign countries, that doesn't mean our keys are not Nigerian. They are Nigerian, not like Joshua, Joshua as well. So let's talk about this guy. This guy is 6'4", orthodox. He tends to have a good punching power. He looks the part. He doesn't look like a heavyweight though. If you look at him, body is heavyweight. He's heavyweight, and he looks the part. Looks like a very dangerous guy, and looks like a guy who might give some good top 50 heavyweights hard time at this current stage. And also, he sparred with Daniel Dubois in the past. Him of Dubois, they went toe to toe. He talked about it as well in an interview. And it shows this guy is a guy to be reckoned with. I want to invite my guy in right here. By the way, we have Jackson JD Flaw in the house, all the way from Florida. And we have Ty Jagbe from New York. We have Tom, of course, from New York. Ty Jagbe. You there, brother?
Yeah, I'm here.
What do you think about this Nigerian monster, bro?
The first time I saw him fighting, like you said, he didn't look like a heavyweight to me. He did look like a cruiserweight.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did look like a cruiserweight. But I was very impressed by the way he moved around and got the job done in his pro debut against Dimitri. I can't say his last name, so I'll just say Dimitri.
Konstantinov.
Yeah. So he looked very good to me. I don't know. He just gives me that good vibe, knowing that a fighter like him is coming up. And the heavyweight, he'll bring the heavyweight division alive. So, I don't know much about him since I just heard about him of recent. All I know is that he will be a very dangerous individual going forward.
Very interesting. Do you think he can do well against the top 50 right now?
I wouldn't. I think he would, but don't forget he's young and he just got outside of the amateurs. There's a big difference in the amateurs
Yeah.
There's a big difference in the amateurs and the and professional. So I think they should start them off going slowly. But at the same time, I'm a little worried because I always say boxing is a poor man's sport, and it depends on your background. If it depends on your background, if you're able to, if you're hungry or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you come from a well-rounded family that has money, honestly, boxing is you don't have that hunger in your belly as to some of those fighters that came from nothing and they had that hunger in them. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
think you think it's from family that has money?
yeah. He just graduated uh, from I believe a reputable school from a reputable school with a nice degree. So you know, I don't want to say that,
I
but
don't think that means his family has money though. If his family is not Dangote, why can't he has the motivation, bro? Because the richest black
they
man in the
did
world is
say
Dangote.
he
So
concentrated
if
more
Dangote
on his
if Dangote, who happens to be the richest black man in the universe, can still get up in the money and search for look for money, why can't this guy do that instead?
no. I'm sorry. What I meant to say is he
Mm.
did he he graduated. He spent most of his time, studying. I respect that, but at the same time, you got to work on your craft.
Yeah.
So not being able to concentrate mostly on your craft. Yeah, I don't know how old he is. I believe he's like 27, if I'm mistaken.
Well,
You know,
I don't really know how old he is because I'm not seeing a year, right? I'm not seeing a year, bro.
but I think he would be a good guy to bring us some problems to the heavyweight. He's pretty tall, so he'll be good.
Okay, you think a top 15 everywhere wouldn't be nice when he's the top 50 would be nice when he has about 5 fights or so.
Yeah. Oh yes, of course. What you got people got to understand is that the top 50 heavyweights, some of them they don't move around, they don't move their head, and the problem that they have is that they can't go against mobile guys that move around the ring and throw deadly combinations. You know, AJ finally learned that. What saved AJ thus far in his career is that he was powerful and he actually threw deadly combinations. But AJ did not move his feet and his head as much. But Klitschko fixed that. That's what made AJ right now one of the most deadly fighters in this game right now. And the top 50 heavyweights right now have not realized it, that the heavyweight division is going to start changing up with more mobile fighters moving around the ring. They got to move and they got to get with it. They're gonna get left behind. That's just the way it is.
Very interesting, bro. Jackson JD Flaw, what's up, bro?
What's up? What's going on, Raymond?
Yeah, man, I'm good, bro. I'm good. So, yeah, what do you think about David Adeleye? I don't know if you can pronounce his last name.
Well, he looks promising. I mean, he looks like he has a good amateur background with ABA champion in
Hmm.
2013, and then he also fought for England in an international bout against Denmark in 2018. Um, so he looks like a nice, promising heavyweight. He has an orthodox style, fighting style, decent size. I think I want to see him fight. I think I want to see him fight some journeymen first,
You
maybe
mean
5 or 6
are
guys.
you talking about top 100 or top 50?
I would say top 100. Ease him in a little bit.
I think he could do top 50, man. I think he could do top 50. What I like about his build, also the way he's built, he could. I think he could move up and down from cruiserweight to heavyweight. I think he could do it. That's what I like about his build, and he's a decent size, 6'4". He could do it, man. I believe in this guy.
Okay, Fla, continue.
But I'm just like you guys. I'm still learning about this fighter because he had one fight. Um, but Ty mentioned that he thinks he can move up and down the cruiserweight and the heavyweight division. Um, I don't know. I see him more as a cruiserweight when I look at him, his size. But you know, who is his next opponent that he's he's supposed to fight?
I don't know. Frank Warren is his promoter, so you actually expect him to fight top 100 or so.
Okay. Well, he looks like a nice, promising kid. I'm very excited. Yet another, yet we have another, promising African heavyweight,
Mm.
Nigerian heavyweight. So I just want to see how he does in his first, let's say, 5 fights, and I can get a feel for he is as a fighter. But he looks promising. See that I can tell that by the amateur background. I just want to see how he does in his first 4 or 5.
Okay, bro,
And
cool.
yeah,
Emerton Tom?
Yeah, my guy, I just want to talk briefly because about the guy. I mean, his last match I saw wasn't looking bad. But his start debut, he did what he's supposed to do. He went out there, showed his talent, faced his feelings that he's belonging to top heavyweight or cruiserweight. He did everything he was supposed to do in the first match. So they have the possibility of fighting the 450. Yes. What's the future is holding for him? If he don't continue to win, continue to train, and do everything that he has by this future, either in the heavyweight division or the cruiserweight.
Very interesting. Ty, I want to ask you a question. Like Frank Warren being his promoter, do you think he can get him the big fight in
That's
the
what I was
in
gonna.
in the future, or do you think we are seeing a situation of him getting fed bombs?
That's what I was worried about. I was actually gonna say something about that. Frank Warren as a promoter worries me. I feel like he doesn't promote his fighters rightfully. Eventually, like I like to say, if you fight enough bums, you're gonna become one yourself because you don't know where you stand, where you stand with the elites. If any of you guys believe me or not, you continue fighting bums, and eventually you fight an elite, and then the elite shows you something that you haven't faced. You're like AJ said, uh, we are not cut from the same cloth. What do I need a rematch for? My rematches are the what I do in camp. You know, you fight bumps and camps, and you have to look for your prospects and look for somebody who you can match up with, not fight other bumps and continue to fight other bumps like Daniel Dubois just did when he fought Fujimoto. That was I don't even know what to say about that. I'm still baffled about that fight. A
I,
guy like a guy like
As
Daniel
if he's
Dubois.
wait 1 minute, bro. Continue, bro. Sorry.
A guy like Daniel Dubois fighting Richard Lardy and then moving to Fujimoto, or fighting Nathan Gorman and moving to Fujimoto. Eventually you get relaxed because you're fighting bums. And once you fight bums, you eventually become one yourself to where if you fight an elite fighter, they're gonna if they land a punch on you, they're gonna wake you up, and by the time you wake up, you lost the fight already. That's what I think. So I'm worried about him, Frank Warren promoting him. I mean, look at Fury when he first came back. He went from fighting Deontay Wilder to fighting Tom Schwartz to fighting Otto Wallin, and look what happened. He became too relaxed, and Otto Wallin gave him a run for his money, and that almost cost him the match. So I'm gonna be sticking by what my quote. You fight bums long enough, you're gonna become a bum yourself. Sorry to say that about professional boxers, but that's how it is, and that's how I'm gonna leave it for the fans.
Well,
So
looking at
Ty,
look.
can I ask
Okay, bro. Yeah,
Ty?
yeah.
So from what I'm understanding, what you're saying, you would want this kid to fight a top 50, possibly a top 25 heavyweight,
No,
right?
no, no,
No,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no.
no, no,
225. He will not be able to handle top
no,
25.
no, no. I mean, like he has to continue climbing up the ladder. You see, you got to go from the top 100, and you got to keep going up. You can't go from the top 100 go down, right? Look at look at
Mhm.
uh look at what's this guy's name? Daniel Dubois. He went from
Yeah.
up to down. The guy that he faced was a kickboxer, and he wasn't. There's only like how many heavyweights in his country? And look what he did. So you got to worry about how Frank Warren is promoting them. You know, you have to get them to fight a good caliber opponent, so they won't get too relaxed in the ring. Once they get too relaxed in the ring, things unexpectedly will happen. Right?
Yeah.
If you guys understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro, understand. I'm just seeing a picture of him and Joshua here. You know, I think he might have, as he sparred with Joshua because I'm seeing it right here in the gym, and we know he sparred with Daniel Dubois.
And Joe Joyce.
And also he went toe to toe with Daniel Dubois. According to what he said at some point they had to trade it out. So it means the guy might have a very decent power, but we all know every heavyweight has power. Mm-hmm. From Andy Ruiz Jr. to Dominic Brazil to Charles Martin to even Marius Wack. Every heavyweight has power, but it all depends on how you get to learn and improve it and focus on other attributes other than, you know, looking for the right hand or looking to knock someone out. So I think this kid has a bright future, and yeah, it would be nice to see how is what's that?
Hopefully Frank Warren promotes him right, man. I really want Frank Warren to promote this kid right.
You know? Yeah. I hope so, bro. But you know, at some point he might just think he wants to listen. If he signs with AJ Boxing, believe me, if he signs with AJ Boxing, he will be going with Eddie, that's for sure. At some point, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. Those of you guys who are watching, watch out for this Nigerian breed right here. Born in London, yeah, for sure, we know that. Just like so many Nigerians are born in London. And but Adeleye is a guy that might just be the next big thing in the heavyweight division. Even though he's small for heavyweight, he's 6'4", but looks small. And yeah, but I think if he masters style and work on movement at this early stage, I would like to see him move around a little bit. His last fight was very, very good, though. It was good. He knocked the guy out very he knocked him out in a very impressive fashion, and the ref stopped it a little bit too early, but he knocked him out. The guy was about to get stopped regardless. So we'll see what's next for this Nigerian British beast right here, man. So for those of you guys who are watching this channel, watching this video, and not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like every of our video, of our content, because we take our time to give you nothing but bangers. You know, no other channel does that. You know, because we are the people who tends to let you know about the fathers people don't really want to talk about. So when they get big, you know, BBC said it first. Anyway, guys, like the video, share, subscribe, and support the channel if you haven't. Stay blessed, guys. Cheers.